It's so nice, flush everything with the warm water and go sauna and swim. I love Sweden. Do you know what time it is? It's a surprise new old country day. We are in Sweden.
We actually saw a sign for stellplatz and swimming place, and we thought we want to go swimming. And yeah, surprise place, really
Ta-da!
awesome and beautiful place. Border crossing went fine. We registered the dogs and went just over the border.
Yeah.
Nothing. There was nothing in the border.
One custom guy.
Yes.
Look at board.
So now we are in Sweden and feels good.
Kind of loud highway going just by us, but otherwise like pure wilderness.
Yeah, nice little lake. And what was the bonus side of this place when we came here? Like, okay, there is fire pits where you can actually cook meals, and okay, there's some house there. What is in the house? Well, there's a sauna.
Surprise free sauna!
Yes, we actually talked about we want to go sauna like 2 or 3 days ago, and now there's a sauna in the wild camping spot that we came. So we started warming up the sauna. I think it takes like a half an hour to warm up, and then we can go sauna to bathe.
And swim in a lake. Like these are the things we love in North.
So pretty awesome luck we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was actually some local old guys emptying trash cans. We asked, like, can you go to the sauna? Of course, just we love the water tank and go.
Yeah.
Okay, we go.
Such a nice hospitality towards us.
That's what the world should look like. Like, people are...
Being kind to each other.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be mean.
Or when you actually think about people that in general they are good, then these kind of things happen on the local communities.
Yes.
Yes, feels great to be here in Sweden. So, yeah.
Yeah. Sweden is a great country because it's so large country. It's a bit more pricier, the housing prices and the services cost, but the food prices are so much lower if you compare to Finnish prices. So this is like a Finland, but only better.
And it doesn't actually differ that much from the Lapland. So here is just a few people living, and that's it.
A bunch of reindeers.
Again, reindeers here on the side of the roads are full of reindeers when we are driving. So we had to be really careful while driving here. Yeah, feels good. Like when you go abroad, the feeling, the feeling when you get...
Like the excitement and the fulfillment.
And we again got it. Even we were in Norway like just a while ago.
Yeah.
So every time when we go abroad, it feels so much better. I don't know why.
And the border crossings are always so scary. I don't know why.
Even if there is no like border control at all.
Yeah, you just drive. It's always like, yeah.
Let's go add some firewood to the sauna stove and enjoy. This is how we roll, the sounds roll. Pleasant first night in Sweden. Pretty awesome. Had a great sleep in here again in the nature and in the wilderness. There is a big road, but there was no traffic, so yeah. When you sleep in a place where there is no noise, nothing. That is awesome thing. I'm a good sleeper, so I don't actually disturb about anything. But when you get to sleep and you watch the sunset or stare at the lake from the van window, when then is total silence, it's the awesome feeling. And that's one of the reasons why I love the van life so much, because we can get to these places where there's no noise at all. When we actually lived in an apartment, there was a constant noise. Even in the night time, there was trains going, trams, cars, different kind of noises around. So you get used to the noise, and it's not good to your mental health. These places are good for your mental health, and also these kind of places are good for your hygiene. The sauna was great in here. Random place in Sweden, and we pumped in the sauna, and we enjoyed the sauna a lot. It was awesome feeling. Now we are fresh and as a baby's butts and ready to continue the road through Sweden. Yeah. As a thank you, we actually gathering the cleaning appliances, and we're gonna actually clean the whole sauna from top to bottom. So that's our thank you note from this place. More South was our mission in last Europe trip when we were in Poland. It started to snow there in Poland, so we had to drive south. I think we drove like 500 or 600 kilometers to the south, where it was so much warmer. And I think it might be happen again here. We are in Norway so long time that it starts to snow, and we want to go south, so we drive like 1,000 kilometers in one day to get there.
Great to be back in Sweden, and now we are going to pay our rent and do a little cleaning of the sauna.
The sauna stove is actually broken a bit, so there's lots of ash just beneath the sauna stove. Gonna collect all the ash and throw them to the forest. And sauna stove wasn't broken actually. There was somebody that didn't put the ash collector to its place. It's a bit tricky to put back in place, and somebody didn't do it. So there was a load of ash around the sauna stove. Now it's totally clean, and we have like paid our rent here on this sauna. Pretty nice experiences. This was just pure luck. We didn't even know about this sauna. We just saw a sign in the side of the road saying swimming place, and we actually drove past it and then make a U-turn and came here. Awesome life. Random places. With luck you can find these kind of places to enjoy night or two. Yes, but we are actually going towards Lulea. Okay, Sarah knew how it's pronounced. I didn't know it.
Lulea in Finnish.
Yes. But we're gonna actually continue our road here and leave this place for next people to enjoy. Yeah, pretty awesome.
Thank you, Sweden.
Thank you, Sweden and Paja community. This is Pajala, actually community swimming place. And I think the town people are actually have built this sauna. So thank you, Pajala. We will continue to our next destination. This actually gives us good memories. I think we're gonna remember this sauna for the rest of our lives. More than like good hikes or something, because this is so special. Yes, let's go to the van and continue. Come on, let's go!
Bye bye, beautiful sauna.
What are our plans for the Sweden? We have a couple of things that we have to do before the Norwegian borders. We have to take the worm treatment for the dogs, both of them, before entering the Norway, it's 1 day or 5 days before we are entering the Norway. It's an echinococcus, this worm that is found in the forest, and it's a worm that is not present in Finland and Norway, just in Sweden. So that's why it's really strict about when you enter the Norway or Finland from Sweden. It's found on the berries in the forest, so it can be also transferred to human. And actually for the echinococcus worm there is only 3 countries in Europe that are free from echinococcus and where you need to get the echinococcus treatment. Those are Finland, Norway and Switzerland. I think most of the people don't even know that you have to give echinococcus treatment when you enter the Switzerland. One thing is because that country, Switzerland, they don't actually care if you don't give it and they don't check them. But in Norway and in Finland they check them really regularly. So that's why people usually know better here to give them. We're gonna actually continue towards Luleå. It's a coastal town in the northern part of Sweden. Why we're gonna go there and drive over 100 kilometers from here is because we want to go Willys and Lidl. Yeah, they have the 2 stores in Sweden that we love. So we're gonna go actually grocery shopping there. And now we are heading south, so we are exiting the polar circle. Yeah, we have been weeks here on a polar circle north of it, and it has been great. And everyone else has put their sticker there, and we are also putting our own sticker. I don't know if this is like littering compared to littering or something, but yeah, I will do it. So if you are in near of Överkalix someday going to the north, you can see our sticker here. Yay! So Vans of Germany and Vantastic are together.
So only tip of the Sweden is the Arctic area. So Sweden is really southern country.
Exit the roundabout onto Bodenbegen. Continue on Route 94 for 2 kilometers.
Actually, we went 2 different kind of shops. At first we went to the Willys because we had really good memories about Willys being a cheapest store. Last time, 5 years ago, we bought €2 chickens. But we remember it quite wrong.
They're very expensive in Sweden. We thought it would be for chicken breast fillets less than €2.
There's so much different kind of cooklings. I don't eat chicken anymore, but it's not a big deal because they have all kind of vegetarian meat substitutes, plant-based protein products here, like a lot of them. So it's not just the beans and rice for me. After we bought snacks from the Willys, we did came to the Lidl and buy all these kind of fresh products and olive oil. We bought 2.
And we bought olive oil because we use it a lot. In every food that we make, we pour the olive oil on top of it.
Yeah, the Chris started to pour the olive oil to every ingredient. And look how big spinach. And then the cheese is so cheap in Sweden, so we did buy a little bit of cheese also, yeah. And everything between, and nuts, they are really good when we go hiking. These goldfish cracker packages, they are perfect size for our cupboards. And as you can see, we have eaten them a lot during the years. But they fit here perfectly, we don't need to buy them anymore. But at the Willys they were selling those. So if one of the burka is cracking like this, we know where to get it. And the alcohol prices in Sweden, they are more cheaper than in Finland or Norway. And we decided we will find some boondocking place because it's going to be a rainy day and tomorrow also being rainy, and we will go to the Systembolaget also. It's this wine monopoly. It's a weird system around the Scandinavia and the Nordic countries. Only the government is allowed to sell you some hard booze. So everything over 3.5 needs to be bought from the Systembolaget or Vinmonopolet or alcohol. So we are going to go Systembolaget and buy me some wine. And Joni will drink his beer, so we will enjoy this night then. Just take a mellow, relaxed evening in a big city.
Slow moving cars, but they are not cars. Or they are cars, but they are mopeds. So they are restricted cars that has a speed limit of 45 kilometers per hour. And when there is a limit, they act like a moped. So young people actually can drive real cars that has safety features of the real cars, but they are just driving 45 kilometers per hour. So it's also that way safe. Yeah, new thing in Sweden. I think it came here a couple of years ago. And they actually tried to do the same thing to Finland. So there would be these moped cars. Yeah. That is actually a brilliant idea, because then you can actually learn how to drive a car. It has just a max speed limit of 45, and you can also learn the gears, and it's a safe. Moped cars, those little moped cars, they are not safe. They are plastic. So when you have like real car safety features with you, it's a win-win situation for everyone. And it's not bad for me, even if you see it on the road. They are slow, and you can see them that they are slow already when you are approaching them.
Do you know what time it is? It's pizza time. We did discover these Billy pizzas, and usually they sell only one flavor in Finland, but we did discover a whole lot and couldn't resist, and it's our cheat day. So we will eat the pizza. Lots of cheese. What a beautiful morning it is. This is the place where we boondocked last night. There's a beautiful river and sandy river banks, and opposite there is a house, so usually we try to avoid parking somewhere close to the houses, but this time we let it pass. It was raining heavily yesterday when we came here, so we just ended up spending the whole night in the van. And we did drink few beers and ate pizza slices. So it was our party night. We are so boring and old that we didn't stay up late. In Nordic countries the alcohol is kind of expensive, so it's better to live without it. It's just a waste of money and empty calories, and if you end up drinking more and end up staying late, then you will get the hangover and you kind of ruin the next day, so it's not fun. You might be wondering, it's good weather when we film. Well, that is the truth. We do film when it's good weather because we cannot really take our camera equipment in the rain. And in the rainy days we just usually drive or just sit in a van, so we don't even do much. So it's not like worth of filming. So that's why it maybe looks like we are having always a good weathers. But now we will start to continue our journey. We will go to Vilhelmina town. We have booked an appointment for our dogs because we are moving from Sweden to Norway, and the dogs have to have echinococcus treatment. It's a worm treatment, and you cannot give the pill yourselves. There has to be a mark on a pet passport. So that's why we are going to go vet that gives the pills and gives us that report that we have done it, and then we are okay to drive back to the Norway. The echinococcus treatment, it's about 25 euros per dog. Traveling with a pet is not hard. You just need to do some research before you enter the country. And it helps to have an EU passport for your pet and keep all the vaccinations up to date. And then just church if the country has some kind of restrictions, or if you have plenty of dogs, like more than 3, then there might be some kind of limitation.
Drove from the river approximately 2.5 hours. Straight road wilderness. So if you're going to the north, don't go through inland of Sweden. It's boring. Boring route. The most boring route that I've ever driven. Yeah. Came to Vilhelmina, little city here, in more south than yesterday, and this is a day for the dog's vet visit. So from the pharmacy we bought Milbemax, burn treatment. Is this burn treatment?
Yes, echinococcus.
Echinococcus, and it has to have Brasiguantel as a ingredient. Yes. But going to the vet in half an hour, and now just ate some lunch and also drinking coffee. Kaffepaus. Kaffepaus is a really important part of our lives in Finland and Sweden. Yeah. Bought waffles, and we have still the cheese, brown cheese from Norway. So now I'm gonna actually taste it with the waffles, how it should be eaten. Okay, now I get it. It's a caramel. Yeah, this works. So putting brown cheese on top of your sandwich is not really a good idea. On top of the waffle, really good.